The human eye can see in 21 stops of dynamic range, yet this camera claims to have 22 stops of dynamic range, reproducing color in pitch black, and it comes with an emergency light? I'd sure like to see those dynamic range charts to see what's actually going on here, but if the claims are true, how long until we're wearing these like Google Glass?
Oh, no one can live in a non-augmented reality? I need another pair of glasses.
It's time to sharpen your soldering skills. We're getting our first look at just what GoPro may have meant when they said they were building more specialized cameras this year. Apparently, that means drones. The GoPro Hero10 Barebones is essentially the company's flagship FPV camera, but lighter, and the name definitely does it justice. It's a bare bones GoPro when it comes to features. No screens, no speakers, no door, no waterproofing, and no battery inside, so why would GoPro even make this? The company's head of product said that they've noticed how often users were cutting the cameras in half and modifying them for drone use and decided to make a product that came that way. But despite not having all the bells and whistles, the Hero10 Barebones does include the Hero10 Black sensor, lens, processor, and hyper-smooth built-in stabilization software. And it weighs just 54 grams. That's a third of the Hero10 Black and even less than the Cube GoPro Session. So what's the overall goal here with entering into a more niche market? Pablo Lima, the head of product, says, to make a camera that a dad can film with their kids in the pool with no problems, we've had to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, and we're pretty uniquely positioned to attack unique verticals in image capture that other companies frankly don't or wouldn't have the appetite or tech to be able to do. Now you will have to go do some work to get this camera rigged up for your drone, so, to be expected. The Hero10 Barebones has a built-in regulator circuit so that you just have to solder it to the battery leads of your drone and you're good to go. And like all of their cameras, GoPro is continuing to offer more features when it comes to controlling through apps or your drone's controller. If this is something you're interested in, we've included a link in the description that goes into even more detail. The Hero10 Barebones is available now directly from GoPro. It's $350 if you have an active GoPro subscription and $500 if you don't. Welcome to the Ungraded Camera News Rumor Mill Rundown with Fujifilm.
I heard a rumor.
There may be two Fujifilm X-H2 cameras coming soon. That's according to the website Fuji Rumors. And with these cameras, we may see two different sensors. This follows what the company said at the recent event where they teased that one sensor was coming. But that's all we really know. The rest is just speculation with a bit of wish list thinking, but still exciting to see. The camera is expected to drop sometime this year, and sources say it's going to be worth the wait. And it's expected to come in under $2,500. That's fascinating. But again, these are just rumors. So what do you think? What is Fujifilm putting in the X-H2? If you're lucky enough to already have your hands on the Z9, get ready to update. A new firmware update is giving a lot more power to the anticipated camera. It adds in-camera 12-bit RAW video up to 8K and 60 frames per second, oversampled 4K at 60 frames per second, and a release photo capture button and more. Some Nikon users are saying this level of update could have even been worth releasing an entire new camera for, but Z9 owners can get it for free later this month. All of these updates really do add to Nikon's push to make Z9 a serious video workhorse. Nikon says the update gives the camera the ability to capture the largest possible color depth and a huge amount of dynamic range. Check out the link in the description if you want to read more about the update, including what's coming for photographers. Adobe is making it easier to work. The latest version of Premiere Pro will include the software review and approval tools in an effort to focus on faster workflows and easier cloud integrated collaboration with Frame.io. Frame.io is a cloud-based collaboration platform where you can upload your content for review before you publish it. Super helpful when it comes to client work or just needing a few extra eyes on something before you launch it to the masses. And if you already have an Adobe Cloud subscription, you'll get up to 100 gigs free every month. And the addition started rolling out earlier this week and should be making it to all Creative Cloud subscribers within the next few days. Just don't try to merge your current Frame.io account with the new Adobe offering unless you have quite a bit of time on your hands. Speaking from experience, I'm still trying to transfer. The Premiere update also includes a few other features geared for the new users, including a new import system and auto color option. When you usually start a project, you have to work through all the different settings, but with the new import mode, you'll see what media you want to import, essentially a first glimpse into your new storyline. Select the media and hit create. Then the software will start dumping your footage into the timeline as a new sequence ready for editing. So if you're a new editor or in a bind, it could be incredibly helpful. But if you prefer the classic way of building a sequence from the project panel, you can still import your clips individually. There's also an update for export exporting, and you no longer need to guess at what the optimal format is for specific platforms. Now you can just select the platform your video will be going on, and Premiere will adjust to the recommended settings. And you can still adjust as needed after. The auto color option is powered by Sensei, Adobe's AI system, and it applies intelligent adjustment to your clips. Adobe says it should help newer users get more familiar with the color tools that are available. Any changes you make with auto color are reflected in the Lumetri color panel, so you can adjust as needed. And if you're a creator using iMovie, which at least it's getting a little easier to nail that perfect shot, Apple released an iMovie 3.0 update that adds new storyboard templates and Magic Movie. It's designed to make it easier for editors to visualize what they need to complete a narrative. Storyboards provide step-by-step guidance on what clips you should capture to produce a video. So instead of starting with an empty timeline, an editor can choose from 20 storyboard templates and drop your finished clips into the specific spots. The update also includes Magic Movie, essentially a slideshow with a little more control. Basically, you select the media you want, either pictures or video, and Magic Movie clips it to show off the best parts of the footage and produces a final product that includes music. And if you're not fully satisfied, you can make some changes by adding or removing clips or changing the style. So it's essentially what Apple does already on the iPhones, where it'll say something like, check out your memories from Saturday, and then show you a video of your pictures with the music in the background. Except with iMovie, you get to control what clips go into it. These definitely aren't super professional features, but they should be pretty useful for aspiring content creators as they learn how to edit and tell stories through video. Which, let's be honest, there aren't really many professionals using iMovie right now. But I mean, if you're doing simple videos that can follow a specific template like recipes, how-tos, or Q&As, this may be helpful to get you started and simplify the process. The box camera war may have some competition. Canon and Nikon are making headlines this week with big news about upcoming lens releases. First up, a new lens series for Canon's EF cinema lens lineup. The Flex Zoom lens series is designed for greater workflow efficiency for cinema-style productions. The first two in the series are the CN E20 50mm T2.4L FFP wide-angle zoom and the CN E45 135mm T2.4L FFP telephoto zoom. In a statement, Canon says, designed in the pursuit of cinematic beauty, the new large aperture lenses feature both high-level optical design and performance while maintaining the style and ease of use of Canon's EF cinema lens series. And this new offering now means that Canon offers zoom lenses that cover the same range as its prime lenses, giving more versatility for videographers across the board. And you can get all the specs for these new lenses at the link in the description. Both lenses are available now for pre-order at $22,000. And Nikon's mirrorless lens offering is expanding big time as well. The company announced plans to add more Z-mount lenses by 2025. In fact, they plan to add a lot. In a presentation last week, Nikon shared that it's preparing to increase the Z-mount lens lineup to more than 50 in the next 2.5 years. Currently, that line has 34 lenses, so they're looking at least adding 16. Quite ambitious, and kind of feels like they're trying to challenge Canon, who also announced similar goals earlier this year. It's in an effort to bolster engagement from users both before and after purchase, and they want the average user to have at least 2 Z-mount lenses, so that means a lot of options to choose from. This could be huge for Nikon as it works to appeal to more video creators, something that they kind of have a lack of right now, especially with the launch of the Z9. The company also says it plans to strengthen video functions and deploy advanced features from the Z9 across the full lineup. And just a reminder that we're heading to NAB in just 1 week. We'll be on the floor Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to check out all the latest tech and talk to companies including Blackmagic. And if you're heading to the show, we want to meet you. Join Frame Voyager and other creatives for a Voyager meetup on Monday, April 25th at 8 p.m. We'll be hanging out at Tom Urban's in the New York Hotel and Casino. Come hang out, grab a drink or dinner and chat. And if you plan on joining us, make sure you fill out the form at the link in the description to this video. That will help us plan for how many people we should expect. And lets us get your email so we can update you if the venue changes. And if you see us walking around the floor, definitely say hi to us. We're looking forward to seeing everyone next week. We're really excited. And if you're wondering if Blackmagic might finally add autofocus into their cameras, well, find out in this video why that tech might still be just out of reach for them. See you guys at NAB.